Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Sarah here, and I'm a homeschooling mom of 4 in Tennessee, and today I'm going to show you our 10th grade high school curriculum haul. So, if you have a soon-to-be high schooler or you are in the trenches as I am, stay tuned because today I'm going to go over everything that we're using for my daughter in her 10th grade of high school. Alright, so if you guys are new here, yeah, this channel is a whole lot of fun. At least, I hope so. I try to make it fun. Yikes! We do all sorts of things on here. It's not just homeschool, but we also have a little hobby farm here in Tennessee. We do hang, which we were busy with, and hence the video is a little later than I wanted to get it out, but hopefully it's still early enough that it'll be of help to you guys when you're ordering your high school curriculum. I know with so many more people homeschooling now, we really like to get our curriculum ordered early and know that it's available for us when we go to start school. So hopefully this is early enough for you guys, but yeah, we've just been slammed over here. I have had a really hard time just getting all the filming in and stuff, and having time to edit, and my daughter is doing orchestra, and oh yeah, I think it all kind of wraps up this week, hopefully. Plus we raised golden retriever puppies and we've had several litters, and so that's really been busy. And haying, as I mentioned, and which I have a video from last year of us haying if you're interested in watching that drama and fun, right? And yeah, I've got a strawberry preserving video coming out hopefully next. So anyway, let's get into this homeschool haul and see what I found. Okay, so for Bible, she'll be using her lesson curriculum that she gets at church. It's really good, you guys, and it goes over topics like Christian marriage and dating, and heavier topics than that, and just so many good aspects of biblical truths and such. So that's what she'll be doing, and I'm pretty sure that for Bible I can just write teacher's choice, and we can do whatever suits us for that. And then she'll be taking music, and I'll probably place that it's an emphasis on theory this year, since she'll be with a teacher that focuses a lot more on that. And she takes piano and violin lessons, and with the violin she also has orchestra, so that keeps her really busy. She practices a lot on her instruments, and she hopes to go into kind of a musical major once she hits college. So anyway, it's really great. And then I can also include physical education, and I think I will do aerobics this year. You can put different categories of exercise, or at least you need to, I guess. For my umbrella school, you're supposed to put different categories, and so I'll put aerobics this year. Okay, so that includes, I think, all the stuff that I don't just have to show you. This year for science, Hannah decided to do physics. Yeah, physics. I gave her a whole list and she's like, yeah, I want to do physics. I'm like, really? Yeah, okay. Last year we did ACE PACES for biology, and while she enjoyed it, there's 12 books, like those ACE PACE books like this, to get through in a school year. And you think, oh, 6 this semester and 6 next semester, no big deal. But you guys, it was a lot. It was a lot. And she really, she worked hard on it every day and still had a lot of trouble finishing it. So she's like, I really don't want to do ACE PACES for my science. She's like, I'd really like to do a video or a DVD course. And so I found this one. It's Physics 101. A Christian high school level DVD course from Westfield Studies, Physics 101, The Mechanics of God's Physical World. It's a 4 DVD set, and I'm just really excited about this. I think she's really gonna enjoy this. And it's just something different than book studies. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have all this whole stack of books here. I'm losing them. Whole stack of books. Like, this is just gonna give something different for her to do. So the physics of light, and then the subcategories of that, the physics of sound, the physics of heat, electricity, motion, the physics of the weird, and it actually talks about the life of Albert Einstein, and then the future of physics. So there's all these different segments, and then there's also the guidebook and accreditation program. So I need to open this up, but it's 11 hours and 10 minutes worth of lecture, I guess you could say. It looks like he's out there doing campfires. I don't know if you guys can see this or not. It's kind of hard with the plastic on it. But anyway, yeah, I need to get into it because there is a guidebook that goes along with it. And yeah, so there they are. There's 4 DVDs. So that's what she'll be doing for science this year. Physics 101, and I got this from Christian Book. Well, I was scrambling because I knew we had ordered economics for her, and all I could see was social studies, and this is Ace Paces, right? Yes. Like, I know I ordered Ace Paces. It's like, I know I ordered economics for her, and all I could see was social studies. Look at the bottom down there. Can you see that? Is it going to focus for me? It says economics. So social studies, subcategory economics, apparently. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 books for economics this year. I believe it's just half of a credit then. So, yeah. It looks like a good study. It doesn't look too difficult. And it covers a lot of different people in history. And yeah. So and I do like that Ace Paces keeps everything very biblical as possible. Obviously, economics, I would assume, would be harder to make biblical, but anyway. So she'll be doing economics as well. For math this year, we've always really enjoyed teaching textbooks, you know, from about the 3rd grade on. And so she'll be doing the Algebra 2 with teaching textbooks this year. And so I have all this. Actually, she'll probably be doing some Algebra 1 as well, since I kind of had her doing more pre-algebra last year, but I'm hoping to get a tutor for her so that she can kind of work on the Algebra 1, Algebra 2 levels at, sort of simultaneously. We'll just see how that goes. I do have the Algebra 2 already. If it just proves to be too much, I may end up having to get the Algebra 1 on teaching textbooks, and I wouldn't have, you know, like all these books and then the DVDs with them, because it's on the computer mostly now, and you can do that and just kind of rent it for a lot cheaper. I think I can't remember, like $40 or less for the year. It might be $25. I don't know. I have not looked on algebra. So, anyway, yeah, we'll just see how that goes. But we'll be using teaching textbooks then for algebra this year. For history, I'll be using The Good and the Beautiful History. We did have to work that out with our umbrella school. It works a little bit different since you do all 4 years, but you're only getting like a half of a credit per year kind of a thing. So anyway, I did go through this whole book in my 5th grade curriculum haul. So I won't just go through the whole book again, but you can see it on there. I did a flip through and also pictures, and I'm pretty sure that I'll have it linked in the cards for you guys. So Good and the Beautiful for history, and you can also include, I believe, literature for the history. Going along with the history, we picked out some books that she wanted to read. Now, I believe it was the Knotgrass history that I had looked at, and she was like, oh, that looks so good, but I wasn't ready to just fork over the money for that. Since I already had the Good and the Beautiful history and we'd already started it, she really kind of wanted something to do on her own with history and not just have to sit there and wait for me to do it. She really likes to work on her own. So I had her go through the book list then on, I think it was the Knotgrass site, for different books to read that would kind of correspond with the history. And so she picked out several. And she did A Long Walk to Water. She's already read this one. Lost in the Barrens. That looks like quite an exciting one. I don't know if she's reading this one right now, or maybe she hasn't done that one. I think she finished this one too. Revolution is Not a Dinner Party. She said this one was so good and so interesting, and it's kind of about, I believe, communist China, and all the political powers, and how, you know, people would just disappear and you kind of wondered why and where they went, and you never dared ask. And she really enjoyed this one. So that was another one we got. And then Boys Without Names. And this one, I believe, takes place in India. So anyway, she's really enjoying these books so far, and I don't mind that she's reading them during the summer. That's absolutely fine with me. And I got these books off of Amazon then. All right, for language arts and / literature / art, geography, like, it covers so much. If you guys have done any of the Good and the Beautiful, you know that it encompasses so many subjects, and it's just beautifully done. I absolutely love it. She's actually in high school 3, even though she's in 10th grade. She started, if you know Good and the Beautiful, they don't really have an 8th level for their language arts program. It just goes from level 7 to book studies and then high school. So she had finished up the book studies fairly quickly then in 8th grade, and so she asked, you know, can I just go to the high school level? So she's actually a year ahead in the high school. So she's in level 3, and it comes in all these, you do all these units. I want to say, yes, there's 10 units, and she really gets through them quite well, and I just love it. I really do. It is beautiful. I'll do a flip through for you. Now, part of the reason that I'm absolutely fine with her reading some of those history books now during the summer is because the Good and the Beautiful, their language arts curriculum also comes with literature to read. So there's, I think, 4 books here, and so it's a lot to get through. So this one here is the Good and the Beautiful short story collection. It says that it brings together some of the best love stories from around the world, from medieval Asian and pastoral Russian villages to the industrialized streets of New York City and the picturesque coasts of Prince Edward Island. These tales celebrate character values such as love, gratitude, and charity, emphasize the power of forgiveness and redemption, and explore the challenges of mankind's mortality in a manner that offers hope. Readers of all ages will be inspired by the beautiful messages found in this collection. And it's going to talk about the life of Lucy Maud Montgomery, Leo Tolstoy, Introduction to Louisa May Alcott, Charles Dickens, James Baldwin. Yeah, these are going to be really good. O. Henry. So, stories of a whole bunch of different famous people throughout the years. Another one is The Little Duke. The Count of Harcourt came forward to Richard, bent his knee before him, took his hand and said with a broken voice and a heaving breast, "Richard, Duke of Normandy, I am thy liegeman and true vassal." I think I said that right. Then rising from his knees, while Rainulf de Ferreras went through the same form, the old man covered his face with his hands and wept aloud. When 8-year-old Richard is thrust into the role of Duke of Normandy after his father's tragic death, he has no idea of the danger that awaits him. The years following are fraught with challenges far beyond his years, but the Lord uses those experiences to bring young Richard to repentance and true humility. Readers young and old will appreciate this excellent historical fiction story filled with positive role models, sound historical facts, and an engaging plot. We all like an engaging plot, don't we? All right, that's The Little Duke. Florence Nightingale. This one looks really good, beautifully written, by Laura E. Richards. And then this one here is The Call of the Woods, an Edgar Guest collection. And I believe, yes, it's all like his poetry, and it's separated into categories again. It's all like black and white, I think, photography, but the little stories and then the poetry throughout it just look like they're really going to be enjoyable. So I think I've covered everything that she's going to be doing this year, this coming year. What are we going to do here? 2021, 2022, like where did that even come from? But anyway, I hope you found this information useful. If you did, give the video a thumbs up, share it with your friends. It's always helpful. And if you enjoyed the content of this video and any others that you've maybe watched on my channel, consider hitting the subscribe button. Would love to have you around. We just have a lot of fun over here. So until next time, be well and be blessed, and we'll see you all later. Bye-bye.